Welcome to the news headlines this Friday. Pope Leo, addressing diplomats in his first speech since election, honored Cyprus's outgoing envoy George Polides and championed peace, justice, and truth as pillars of the Church's mission. Echoing Pope Francis' focus on the poor and environment, he called for disarmament, social equity, and truthful dialogue, urging solidarity for conflict zones like Ukraine and the Holy Land.
French President Emmanuel Macron, addressing the European Political Community Summit in Albania, asserted Russia's reluctance for a truce amid stalled Ukraine peace talks in Istanbul. He urged 47 attending leaders to unite against external economic pressures, including U.S. tariffs, and champion a just, lasting peace for Ukraine. The summit's theme emphasized unity amid global shifts.
Israeli airstrikes targeted Gaza's Beit Lahia and Jabalia refugee camps without warning, trapping civilians under rubble and overwhelming hospitals. The attacks, part of preparatory moves for a broader offensive, killed 130. Amid a blockade-fueled famine, U.S. President Trump's Gulf visit yielded no ceasefire. Since Hamas's Oct. 2023 attack, 200 dead, Israel's offensive has killed over 53,000 Palestinians, mostly women and children.
Severe hunger now affects 295 million people worldwide, a 14 million annual rise, driven by conflict, climate disasters, and economic shocks, per a 2025 Global Network Against Food Crises report. Of 65 nations studied, 53 face acute food insecurity. FAO's Aurelian Mellin warned 35 countries have endured crises since 2016, urging long-term aid as agricultural support remains critically underfunded.
Donald Trump's 2024 slashing of 90% of USAID contracts and $60 billion in global aid has crippled northeast Nigeria's humanitarian response, doubling children in dire need. OCHA reports 50% of nutrition programs and 70% of health support have collapsed. Mother Yagana Bulama lost a twin after treatment halted. UNICEF struggles to fill gaps. Capacity has halved. Immediate help is critical, warns OCHA's Trond Jensen.